Hey, you two. We are back with episode 24 of our Malekith campaign, playing Total Warhammer 2, modded with SFO Grimhammer 2, and we are on turn, God, 108. Wow. Anyway, so we just had a hell of a end turn last time. Won a pretty significant battle with Chaos. And we are looking to get back into it.
No.
Definitely going to keep that army there. I think I've moved everything and upgraded everything I would want. Let me just double check one last time here. You can hang out. You're over there. You're good. You two have moved. Malekith and the Sorceress are coming. Malice Darkblade's coming to take over what Rakarth was doing. I'm gonna start moving Rakarth back to the north. This guy's moving back. And you hang out there. Alright, let's get going. Let's see what the end turn has in store for us this time around. We're gonna have to make some significant, some pretty significant moves here. Getting back to dominance. Ever since we kind of lost our foothold in the north, we didn't overreach into the into Ulthuan, but we did. We didn't leave our homeland as well defended as we would have liked, honestly, just because it's like, okay, we're here. We made it to Ulthuan. We made it to the Promised Land, right? So it's just something we got to watch out for. But not something that's like hugely. We're gonna be able to hopefully come back from it. Ooh. Okay, so the Tomb Kings are attacking us. Great. Let's see. Looks like I got one army with a reinforcing army. We're gonna have to pretty much use the Lure of the Pale Queen. We got the Dark Conduit on our side to stifle. Basically, we're going to have to use that to stifle these chariots and horsemen, and use our horses to mop those up, and our archers and all that to mop those up. Now, the unfortunate thing is that they're going to have Katep, which is going to be able to use sandstorms, and that's going to really mess with us some. So we're going to have to try to take him out as well very quickly, but he's reinforcing, which means he's going to take forever to get to us. So as long as we set up far enough back. Oh, darn, that's true though. I just realized if we set up too far back, when they join forces, they're a stronger army than us, right? So we want to hit them before they can join up. You know, the Tomb Kings will take forever to join up.
Dark Riders.
So we're gonna have to try to hit them quick. So we're gonna want to rush them a little bit,
Bleak swords.
but only a little bit.
Dark shards. Dread spears.
Not ideal. Let's move.
Bleak swords. The merciless host.
Let's move you into here.
Battle ready.
Okay, so they're already moving forward. That's good. So that's actually really advantageous for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to reorient, stop the motion immediately, and set up our battle lines because they're already charging at us, right? Now what we want to do is get rid of these Screaming Skull catapults as quickly as we can, which isn't going to be very difficult. Luckily, they're relatively inaccurate. Let's have you focus there, and you two focus him. Okay. Let's see if we can't catch... Because we don't want them moving. We want to take out those Screaming Skull catapults as quickly as we can. And we're going to eliminate their ability to move too much. That's good. Let's go hit them as well. Let's have them charge so that they don't... I don't want too many of my archers getting locked into that particular combat. Okay, they're just about to be wiped out. This is about to come off, but that's fine. Let's have you guys refocus there. Okay, they're hitting that. I want to know why this has gone so far down. It's so odd. Okay, let's pull these Dark Riders.
Dark Riders to destruction! Carnage awaits! Kill everything!
Let's get rid of Grand Hierophant Khatep. Actually want those spears to march towards him.
Battle ready! Terror and death!
By Cain!
Dread spears! Moving out!
So these spears are kind of going to act as a charge break right there.
On to slaughter!
The merciless host!
Dread spears!
Massacre them!
What I have to remember is that Dark Riders are a lot slower than I thought they were. That's okay. Let's have you help out, and you're going to go over there. You're going to charge into them.
Dark shards! By your command! Going! By Drakira! Dark Riders!
Merciless warriors!
Dark Riders! Onwards to murder! Murder awaits! Death is coming! Dark shards!
Without question, Naggarothi!
Dark Riders! Moving out! Druki, forward! Forward! Going! We are ready! With pleasure! Tread spears! Dark
So eliminate enough of them.
eager for battle! For the king!
Forward!
My blade hungers! We are ready! Dealers in death! Dark Dread spears! Forward! We are ready! Dark shards!
The reason I have them
Suffering for
spread
all!
out like this,
Naggarond!
and these guys clump together like I do, is because they still haven't summoned their Shopti. And I'm kind of waiting for that Shopti summon. Oh, but it looks like they're not going to get a chance. Yeah, these skeleton warriors should disintegrate, hopefully well before they get to me. Yeah, now they're definitely not going to be able to get to me.
Dark elves! It is done!
Cold-blooded killers! Advancing!
Oh, crumbs.
On to slaughter! Druki! Make them bleed! Onwards to murder! Carnage awaits! Going!
They managed to get one last Shopti in. The
Attack!
boogers. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Those jerks. But hey, at least we managed to wipe them out completely. It's going to be a while before they can throw a significant army, especially when they've only got the one settlement left, so they can't really recruit a huge amount all at once. So we should be relatively safe. That should give Malice enough time to get over there and, you know, throw his weight into them and just decimate them. So that'll be good. That'll be a good thing. One less mummy to worry about. We can then just heal up our guys. Malice will be by himself a little bit, but with Zarkan, he should do really well. I don't foresee that being too much of a hassle. I'm curious. So the Warriors of Chaos looks like they're not moving towards us. So we at least should be safe for the moment. We've sort of stabilized a little bit. I almost want to venture a bit north with that other army, the one that had its lord replaced with a sorceress that used to be a Black Arc last turn. And the reason there is I kind of want to see if there's anybody at that frozen city. Right, the frozen city here.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
Because
Ever closer.
I don't think there's anybody there.
Guided by authority.
No. Okay, because there won't be much. Well, there's a bit of a defense now because they built the warpstone totems, I think. Or is that just... Oh, it's the Chaos Monastery, okay.
Chosen of Hecate.
So I'm going to make my way up there. Aspect of the Dread Knight, I suppose. Barbstorm, Wrathbringer. It's going to have to be Barbstorm, right? Because that increases my range, my ammunition, and my missile strength. And that'll be like the main power of this army right now. Looks like they're stuck here kind of hanging out.
Lord of the Black Tower.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond. Ever onward.
My cruelty knows no limits.
I am Cain's instrument. Blood Queen of Haganeth.
Dreadlord of Naggarond. Double time. Anchors away. Tyrant of Naggaroth. The ocean awaits.
The Witch King welcomes you. I will treat on his behalf.
Let's see. Non-aggression pact. Let's cancel that, excuse me.
Is deadly.
We're going to start getting real aggressive at these beats.
I speak for the Druki. What is it? Cruel dread. We share common purpose. Let us be about it.
Let's see. Is there anybody else I can trade with that is decent at me? Not really cool.
Sea has power.
Okay, Rakarth, let's have you start. Actually, I can take this province at least.
Bow before Rakar. Follow me, my beasts. A new nest. Dragon Master. Witness my strength, Brachus.
You know what? We'll hold off on recruiting anything for you. We'll be able to get to another province where recruitment will make more sense.
Hoist the sails! Black-hearted Dreadlord. Set the sails.
Wonder what these guys have against me.
Sawashra. Master Druki.
He's getting all
Unsea.
stabby look in his eye.
Born to command.
Don't like that stabby look in his eye. Don't like that stabby look at all. Missile resistance is always a good thing. Can't go wrong with a little bit of defense. Ice Rock Gorge, I think that's where they just attacked if memory serves. Will this eventually? A bunch of the basics troops. Let's see.
The sea is a cruel mistress.
It's a cruel mistress indeed. Let's hold off on building stuff here for a bit. We gotta save a little bit of money before we take all this area back. Hold off on that, right?
Lord of the Black Court.
Okay.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
Chaos knows I'm coming for it. They know. They're aware. They know what they did. They know what they did. Touching my stuff. We just got to see if we can manage to properly destroy them, take back our territory, and then like prepare ourselves more effectively for the next Chaos Invasion, because there's always going to be more. Which at this point is probably just going to be getting Malekith all of his enchanted weaponry, all of his signature items. The spell shield, I think it's the destroyer. Was it the Black Iron Crown? Dark Iron Crown? Something like that. Let's take a look. Or maybe it was just... Oh no, it was the Iron Circlet. I think that's what it was, is the Iron Circlet. Because I've already got his armor. Because that you just get naturally. It used to be a quest in Warhammer, not in Warhammer 1, obviously he was introduced in Warhammer 2, but in the original Vortex campaign, I'm pretty sure it was a separate quest, and then they just turned it into a, hey, keep murdering stuff hard enough and you will eventually just unlock the Armor of Midnight. Which, can you get a cooler armor than the Armor of Midnight? Answer is hard no.
Gifts from Cain.
Okay. Let's...
Vengeance waits across the sea. Bring me his traitorous head.
Negates all effects. There we go.
Malekith.
I think it's standard die. Probably absolute power. I won't make it the Gaze of Malice, but I should be able to make it maybe to Deadly Onslaught. Let's see, this needs 4. I have 34.
Limitless power. Peerless. The portents are good.
Oh, straight to decisive? Do they not have walls to... What do I have that's breaking the walls so easily? I wonder. It must be because they like expendable units in auto resolve. They treat them as such shitty chaff that they don't bother.
I will destroy them.
And let's occupy the frozen city.
I demand loyalty. Feel my power. What is your dark purpose? Dark magic.
King Malekith.
Dark sorceress. Who seeks me?
Lord of the Black Tower.
So I could probably land right here,
Asinine mortal.
which should be away from Harganeth's ability to reinforce.
No.
Beyond your comprehension.
Row, damn it!
King of the Druki.
But
Setting
I think I'll
out.
take the safe route and just go right there.
What do you seek?
Behold my beauty.
Setting sail. Mayhem and madness.
I admire your darkness. We have a deal.
Vicious Dreadlord. Such slaughter awaits. Darkblade!
Let's move Malice
Voyaging.
Malevolent
up
lord.
here.
Sail, damn you.
So that he can come over to the plane of dogs as soon as he's ready.
By the god of murder!
I'm gonna send
Crossing
him.
water!
So I'm gonna send him actually over this way.
Setting sail!
Reason is I kind of want to get an idea of what the vampires are doing. You can see how they're taking over huge swaths of the Empire and into Bretonia. I want to see what they're doing, who they're fighting. Because the vampires got a huge buff in the most recent patch of SFO, and I don't want them to go completely out of control. Yeah, I'm not upgrading. We do not want the vampires out of control. And we also don't want well, chaos to get a foothold again. It's going to be some doing to undo all the damage they've managed to sow. The rat bastards. I really can't wait till Warhammer 2 races are introduced. Warhammer 2, Warhammer 1. I really can't wait for the Immortal Empires in Warhammer 3. That's really cool. I've been actually.
From your dusty wastes.
What can I do for you? A defensive alliance. All right. If you join the war against these guys and pay me. Let's go with a solid 3,000. They've taken over a good section of this lower right of the map here. And they're basically saying, hey, don't mess with me, I won't mess with you. I'm already trading with you guys. I don't mind a bit of a defensive alliance. The military alliance with Marathi is going to be a bit annoying. Because I'd much rather confederate her, but she was being a jerk, so I couldn't really do that. But yeah, I really can't wait for the Immortal Empires campaign. That's just going to be crazy. The map that was revealed is insanely, huge. Just that, getting all this together, that it's kind of the dream, right? Just because chaos in these games has been so neutered until we got the chaos demons. Now we can have some proper chaotic end times. Income from trade. Because we're pirates and they pirated our pirates.
I rule the waves.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
Okay.
Faster now.
I am the Witch King.
So,
True power
channel.
unleashed.
Voyaging. Slaughter them. Die, weaklings.
supreme sorceress of Grond. All-powerful sorceress.
Destroy them!
Alright, Pyrrhic victory. What troops do we lose? We gotta resolve a couple of Black Ark Corsairs. Some Dark Shards of the reinforcing army that was in the thing. You know what? I can be okay with that.
Come, Trudy, to battle! Take this place.
It'll eliminate chaos from the shores, and we can start rebuilding.
Hear their screams. Revel in this glorious slaughter. Druki sorceress. Moving on. What is your dark purpose? I will continue later. Unparalleled.
Okay, now we have to start the slow process of rebuilding everything. Now that we've captured enough territory,
Scream for mercy.
we can start the process of recapturing all this territory. We can take over these broken lands over here just as soon as it.
We share common purpose. Let us be about it.
Let's see, declaring war while having treaties or shortly after breaking these treaties. So they've got allies, the World Walkers and the Cult of Pleasure. Is Cult of Pleasure your military ally? All right. Here's what let's see. World Walkers.
Undefeated. Choose your words carefully, or I shall choose mine.
Dreadlord, awaiting. Speak, kin, and I will gladly hear your request.
And trade alliance. And military access. We want you pissed as hell at us. And then we're going to try to see.
Speak.
I'm hoping that the Cult of Pleasure will choose us over them because we're strong as hell, but I guess honestly we'll see.
A bloody victory. Mistress of Harganeth. Spreading despair. Seeking victims.
Feared by all, I approve of these dark deeds. Such slaughter awaits.
Let's go. Let's see. Income generated. Post-battle. Sacking settlements. Income from. There's no income from raiding? I guess there wouldn't be. Unlock recruitment, but doesn't actually do the capacity for sorceresses. So that's the main buildings that have to get that.
Dreadlord of the Druki, I approve of these dark deeds. We have a deal.
Where is a place?
What plot?
That's the closest I can get. That is what it is.
What now? I accept. With the wind!
Time to pillage. What now? A vile plan. I admire your darkness.
Let's see.
The chill winds blow.
Start upgrading a bit.
Matcha is furious.
Not really low on funds anymore. Mainly because I'm raiding my once allies. I don't think I'll need all three of those armies to reestablish control in the north. I think the best thing to do is to like leave maybe one or two of them behind and take Malekith back down south, along with Rakarth. Breaking too many treaties at once might get me, as much as I want to take the north from the Norskins. It's not like I can hold the north from the Norskins. But at least I don't have to deal with the Warriors of Chaos at the moment. I think they're still going to be ravaging the northeast pretty significantly. But at least the northwest, I've stopped the Tides of Chaos for now, and that's really all I can hope for. Is that like I've stopped it for now. I've pushed it back enough that my empire is better equipped to handle what's happening. Now what I have to do is focus on building up Ulthuan and its defenses. I feel like, because they're going to be coming at me something fierce. Hit and run tactics. Replenishment rate could be useful. Let's see. A little bit extra for a little bit of extra thing for them. Well, that gives me income. Okay.
Unscrupulous. Noble born. Plotting a course. We have a deal.
Fell sorcery.
We shall not rest. Your king has arrived.
Let's move Malekith back to the capital, and we can mess with his troops a little bit.
Unrestrained. Stand aside.
Move you to Grond.
Forbidden magic. No rest.
Great Arena. We gotta take these two settlements back.
Forbidden magic. Cirrus.
You can go to Naggarond right away.
Seize this place.
Colonize Naggarond.
Murderess.
You can hang out.
Malicious and cruel.
Oh, you did a good job. Pit of Shades. Did a good job scaring people away, which is kind of the function. Is income from slaves as well? Yeah, it is.
Dreadlord.
Just want to make sure I don't want to move anybody else anywhere. Okay. He's moving to the east again. We're checking on. We want to keep tabs on those vampires. I have a feeling they're going to be a big threat later on, assuming that chaos doesn't destroy them, which might mean chaos is the biggest threat. Because I don't know how the late stages chaos invasion hits SFO. So that'll be interesting to find out. I never actually went long enough in a campaign to figure out how the late stages of chaos, actually hit the chaos campaign. So I'm very curious to see where that's going to take me. It could be something insane.
What do you want?
Hello, Naggarond, a military alliance. You have to pay me some more to be in a military alliance. That way I at least have something to threaten her with if she does end up joining with Karen Dakar against me. Counter offer. Military alliance for 1,500. Okay. Now in theory, Khemri, hopefully, is far enough away from everything else that when things attack Khemri, they're not going to be able to come at me, and they're big enough and strong enough that they should be a deterrent for Marathi joining sides with Karen Dakar. If she does join sides with Karen Dakar, then I have an ally in Cetra at least. Hopefully that'll be enough to kind of freak her out so that she doesn't join Karen Dakar. Because I gotta wait a little bit before I can declare war on Karen Dakar officially.
Words have great power.
No defense. No defensive alliance with Skeggy. Skeggy might have to be one of my later targets. Once I start in force going south. Right now I'm trying to secure all my holdings in the north.
Choose your words carefully.
Non-aggression pact. Okay.
My loyal subjects.
Let's see. Should have some Manticore Lords? Yeah, Manticore Lords. I don't know what they do, but I'm definitely going to want them. Yeah, makes all the sense it needs to. Let's see. Okay.
Malekith, King of Naggaroth. Dread King.
Black Arts. Mother of the Dark Convent. Calling the winds. Dark Seeress.
Let's have you go that way.
Raid and pillage. Behold true power. Dark
Let's see,
sorceress.
go up this way.
Marauding.
You can maraud all you want.
Limitless. Black Arts. Mine. All mine. What do you seek?
Let's see. We're rebuilding.
Fear me. Lord of the Black Tower.
Let's go with some Manticore Lords and Black Ark Corsairs.
I am Cain's instrument.
Crone Hellebron continues to hang out.
Vicious Dreadlord.
You continue to hang out. You, however,
Indeed.
get to start making your way over here.
Black-hearted Dreadlord. The ocean awaits. Such
It's
slaughter.
unfortunate as far as you'll be able to make it. Aspect of the Dread Knight.
Dark power.
Rakarth. Okay, Rakarth.
Faster, I said. Master of all.
You'll move over this way. You've gone as far as you can go, so have you. Malekith recruiting, you're going, yes. You hang out. You don't move, you don't move, you're going to move. You stay put. You're healing. Okay.
Much to show.
Alright, so we'll have to start moving that guy next turn again. And I'll have those two armies of sorceresses up north take over that. Hold down the fort over there. I think the one that doesn't have the, what's it called, Sword of Cain is going to kind of stay where she's at and help protect the north from inevitable chaos invasions, while the one that has the Sword of Cain is going to start working her way as well to the east towards the next targets, which are going to have to be the vampires. Hopefully by then, it'll probably be the Dark Elves at that point, but we'll have to see how the Dark Elves behave themselves. I would really like to be able to just declare war directly on the vampire, or no, the Dark Elves without worrying about the what is that called? The affinity, the reputation hit but I have to be concerned about that reputation hit a little bit. Especially now that I exist more in the global, the global sphere. I have to care just a little bit about it. Okay. And then Skeggy. Skeggy just wandered around. I really can't believe that Marathi decided to make nice with Skeggy. That is just baffling to me. It's insane. It's frustrating as hell, especially because it's like I would like to destroy them because they're usually a softish target. Okay. All right. I think I am going to leave this here. Because I don't think, yeah, you won't be able to reach, or can you? Can you get to the Plain of Dogs? Ooh. You got some stiff resistance at the Plain of Dogs. Do you have?
Flay this traitor myself.
You do have Lightning Strike, so let's do this. Let's go after this.
Bring an inferno
Lightning Strike.
for the hag. The quotas must be filled. Tyrant of the hag. Race, or we are dead. War bound. Get moving.
Back up just a little bit.
A bloodthirsty fiend.
I doubt they'll attack us, but even if they do, I think we can overwhelm that army with Sarkhan pretty easily.
Make this a wasteland.
My servant fails me.
By the Lord of Murder.
Yeah, he doesn't. This guy doesn't have much in the way of anything that can harm us too significantly.
My cruelty knows no limits.
Seeking entertainment. I demand loyalty. All-powerful sorceress. Sorceress of the Dark Convent. Traveling. Seize this place. Who seeks me? Enchantress. Fell sorcery. Raid and pillage.
Dominating. Seeking fresh creatures.
Move you up that way.
Unfettered.
With the tides!
Cease your provocations.
Okay. Yep. That should be a good one. Good place to end right there. So we will finish it off here. We've got probably Malice getting attacked over the end turn by these few.
Guns do not work. It is impossible.
Yeah. These chariots are going to be the most pain in the butt.
I forbid this.
But I think the Cold One Dread Knights can take them out relatively easily. All things considered. But again, we'll see. And then obviously the Black Arc Corsairs, the hand bows, they've got anti-large. And I'm pretty sure chariots count as large
Not
targets.
this time. This is forbidden.
Okay. Anyway, so that is a good place to stop here. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching.
Glorious carnage.
Glorious Carnage. Thank everybody for watching the Glorious Carnage, and we will see you all in the next episode. Have a good one.